Hey, high performance golfers, have you ever asked yourself the question, how much should I be practicing? Right? How much should I be practicing? Maybe you asked an instructor, your coach, maybe some friends, some good players, and you always ask, like, you're trying to find that secret formula of what is the perfect amount of balance, what's the perfect amount of practice that you need in your life, whether you're a junior golfer, whether you're a college player, tour player, whoever you are, maybe you're a weekend golfer. Right? We always come down to, we hear it all the time, like you got to practice to get better, right? That's the most common thing in any kind of sport development, especially in golf, right? We do it ourselves. It's something you do on your own, but we're always asking, like, how much do I practice? Because we know practice is what makes permanent, and what makes permanent are the strategies, are the tools, are the skill sets that you're trying to get to where you're at. And so as we look into like how much do you practice, I'm going to explain to you today how to be very, very specific and give you that answer that you're looking for. Tell you exactly how much you should be practicing. How much, not you should, but how much you need to be practicing. What's required for you to practice. So first off, right, if you're looking online and you're copying and mimicking other people, where other tour players, other good, like maybe your peers, other players, where they're telling you practice 1 hour every day, practice 5 days a week, practice 3 days a week, make that consistent. Go practice 5 hours a day. When summer comes along, if you don't have school, right, go practice all day long. Like if you are copying somebody, right, you're gonna fail. And when I say fail, you're gonna be investing tons and tons of time, and you're not gonna get the return that you're hoping for. Right? It comes down to one thing and one thing only, is because you're practicing just to practice. You see, when we start to practice, the only way we figure out how much and what's required to practice, how much we need to practice, is based on the result that we're looking to get, right? So let me repeat that, right? We never practice just to practice. We practice to get somewhere. We practice to achieve an objective, achieve a result. And when you're going into your development, your practice, your training, if you're not clear on what it is you're trying to achieve, then you're just spending time. And now when you're just spending time, will you be getting better? Yeah, you could get better, but you also could get worse. Or because you won't know until like you have those good rounds, and you won't know until you have those bad rounds, right? And so practicing 100% needs to revolve around the result that you're going to get, and the result that you're going to get, right, it has many factors in it. It has to do with like where you are in your life, what's going on in your world right now, right? Whether you're in school, whether you're not in school, whether you're busy at work, whether you're not, whether you are on vacation, whether you're on summer break, where there's so many factors that come in. And so today I'm going to help you simplify and look at it in a way that you always know how to practice and if you're going on the right way. So as we talked about, like practicing needs to revolve around a result, because when we practice, we are doing the things that are required, right? And so there's a requirement to get a result. And when we understand that, now we're not just practicing to practice, right? We're practicing the required things. And when we look at like, what are did we define, like, are we defining the required things that we need and that we know we have to do, right? And when I say required things, it doesn't mean like go hit your 3-foot putts and make 20 of them, or go and hit 50 drives every day. It's looking at like, what am I trying to achieve? Like, what level of golf game do I want? Right? So there's going to be 3 components, 3 things that's going to help you identify what's required for you to get there, right? And determine what your practice will be. And number 1, it's always identifying like, what is your current reality? Where are you today? Right? Not where you think you should be today, not where you were yesterday, not where you were last week or last month, and we're making these assumptions that I should be here, right? You're always looking at, where am I at right now, right here, right now, at this moment, right? What, like, based on what I know, like, where is my skill set? What am I shooting? How's my ball going? What is it that I'm doing right now? Right? So define your current reality, because once you understand where you currently stand, that's your starting point of your map. Then you have to determine, 2, is where is it that you want to go, right? So it really depends, right? Like if you want to be a full ride Division I top 5 golfer in the world, right? There's a requirement to get there, but that's the destination you want to get to. If you want to win on the tour, right? What does it take? Like, that's the destination, to win on tour, win a major, win whatever it is that you're doing, right? Win a local junior tournament. Whether it's a local tournament, regional tournament, national tournament, like, do I want to win that? right? Is that where I want to go? And then you start to look at what are the requirements to get me there, right? So two things we discussed right now to identify like your practice. How much should you be practicing? One, where are you currently? What's your current reality? Two, where do you want to go? Now you have the starting place. Now you have the destination. Right. Third piece that is always missing is we need a time frame. So when do you want to get there? Right. If I'm a beginner and I say I want to get to the PGA Tour and I want to get there next week, now let's get real, right? Make it realistic. And you have to understand, like, if I want to get on tour, right, and I want to, I want to make this huge impact, inspire millions of people because of the type of golf I can play. I want to break all these records, right? But I'm just starting off today, right? That's my current reality. I'm just starting off. Very little skills, almost no skills. I want to be on tour. And you start to say, what is my next step? Well, first, we start to define, right? We break down that destination and say, okay, in the next 3 months, I need to be here. Now you have a time frame. And you're starting to look at this is where I'm currently at. In 3 months, I got to be here. In 30 days, I need to be here. You give yourself a very specific time frame. And when you have that result, it's not like go hit some golf balls. It's like 0 experience to, right, shooting 50 for 9 holes. And I got 3 months to do it, right? Have never played before, shoot 50 for 9 holes, give myself 3 months. Now you have something super measurable and super clear, and it's 3 months away. So now we get to look at, for me to get from 0 experience to 50, there's all of these requirements. And so now your practice, the amount of practice, will determine how fast you can get through all of the requirements. And so it's not about time that you're putting in, it's about executing and learning skills and getting yourself to level up to the next level till you acquire, right, that objective, till you get to that end result, right, of shooting 50. Whether, it's very different if you are a 100 shooter and you want to shoot even par, right? Can it be done? Of course, it's done all the time. Can it be done in 7 days? It really depends, right? I would say probably not, but maybe there's somebody out there that has done it, right? Can it be done in a year? Absolutely. Can it be done in 3 months? Absolutely, right? So you're starting to look, depending on where you're at. If you're going from 100 to 72, and now you're saying, I want to get there in 3 months, realistically, can it be done? Absolutely, it can be done. I'm here to tell you it can be done. Right? I've seen it done before, right? And the truth is, there's so many requirements to take you from 100 to 72. Now the question comes, am I willing to do what's required to get me there, to put in the time, and what kind of time does that look like, right? Now that means you are practicing a lot, right? Within the 3 months, that means you are practicing every single day, investing in yourself, seeing the right coaches, right? Getting the right feedback, playing the right amount, enough rounds of golf to get there, right? And now let's say you're a 75 shooter wanting to get to 72, and you're giving yourself 3 months to do it. Totally different plan. We're still clear. I'm at 75. I want to get to even par, right? And I want to do that in the next 90 days, right? Not very far, or not very, like, the gap isn't very big, right? So now we're looking at a totally different plan, right? Can you get there practicing once a week? Possibly. Can you get there practicing twice a week? What are you practicing, right? You're looking at the requirements as to the skills that you need. So you're practicing, and how much you invest in your practicing and your time will be determined 100% by the result you're trying to get. So again, to bring this all back together, right? Practicing, right? Everybody needs practicing, but if you want to do it right, 3 steps to do it right, to understand specifically how much you need to practice. First, it's where's your current reality? Where are you at today? Where is it that you want to go? What's the destination you want to get to? And what is the time frame you want to get there? You determine all 3 of those things, and you will find yourself practicing the perfect amount every single time. And if you're not, right, then you won't get there. If you're over practicing, you'll see yourself accelerating beyond, right? And then you give yourself choices, you give yourself decisions. So again, current reality, where you at now, where do you want to go? what's the duration, the time frame you want to get there, and be super clear on those things, and practicing will be so easy. You'll know what to practice, how long to practice, right? Because the length, again, comes back to result. It's not about time. It's about how long do I have to practice, how much frequency, how long do I have to do it to achieve this certain result. So go ahead and do that, and then you'll figure out exactly how to practice. So now if this video is resonating with you, if you want more information on how to break all of this down, how to learn how to practice, how to chunk it all down, make it manageable, make it so simple, take the complexity out, so you know exactly like what you should be doing every single practice, every single day, every single week, what to measure. If you want to know that and you want to understand that and you need more help, right, go ahead and click on the video below this video. There'll be a link to a training that will tell you the 3 things that you're doing, that you're probably doing right now in your golf game, that is holding you back from becoming a champion, holding you back from your next level, and then what to do instead. It'll simplify your entire golf game. Go ahead and click that link in the comment section below and go ahead and watch that. And I promise you that video will transform your entire outlook, perspective, your entire golf game, and your life. Go ahead and click that now.